Hey guys, Master Mark Kennard here today, and I've had several students ask me to put a video together and explain how to do basic form number 1 or Kicho Hyung, which is our first form that you learn in Taekwondo. And usually the first form is the hardest to learn because you never learned any other forms. And there's some things you have to know about forms in order to make them good. And you gotta really be focused in on how to do them correctly, or you'll start to have bad habits. So I want to talk to you a little bit about when you're doing your forms, how you want to perform your form. Number 1, you want to create something called equilibrium, force, and balance. So there's 2 different techniques that you're going to be doing in basic form number 1. One is a low block, and the other one is front punch to the solar plex. Now the low block, the preparation on how to get good balance is you want to have your thumb right here on your ribs, and the other hammer is up here on your shoulder, and your hands are in a fist. So you're gonna have your hand just like this, curl your hand into your fingers into your hand like this, and then put your thumb right on that middle finger knuckle right there, and then your wrist is straight. So you're like this, and both hands move at the exact same time. The hand that's returning to the back goes to your belt, and it's like you're elbowing somebody from behind. And the other hand comes down, and it's slightly bent, but you're blocking with the hammer part of your fist, and it's a little bit lower than your belt right here. So here, and then down, motion at the same time. Okay, the other one is called a front punch. So when you punch, you want a little bit of motion from your hip and shoulder, build your core, and you're going to bring the other hand back at the same time. You want to get those to move identically to have good timing, and you're ultimately, like I said, trying to create perfect equilibrium, and that way you'll get a lot of power without moving anywhere at all. And that's one of the big parts of doing your pattern, or we call Poomsae in our class, which means cultivate strength. The original word in Japanese was called kata, and it means to carve a symbol in the ground. When you're doing basic form 1, some people will call it basic eye pattern, because you're actually carving a symbol in the ground, and the philosophical meaning of that capital I, so to speak, is it actually means worker, or like the work you do in your life, or like man's struggle between heaven and earth. So when you do your pattern, you want to end and stop in the same spot, because you're trying to make that symbol in the ground as you go along. So we're going to kind of start out doing basic form number 1 here. I'm going to get a little bit away from the video camera. And the first thing you're going to do is, when you start, you're going to be at what we call show. So when you come up to do your test, your hands go behind, chests are out, feet are about one of your own foot widths wide. And when we say cultivate, it means to come to attention. So our fists are closed. Our left foot moves to our right, chest is straight up, look straight ahead, look confident, and then cultivate means to bow. So you're going to do a slow bow. It's usually say like 1, 2, 3, and then as you come up, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come to what we call true B. Hands open, left foot moves about one of your feet widths apart, and then you're going to breathe in. When you get to the top, the fist closed, and then you exhale down. You have your fist, 2 fists about one of your, in between your belt knot and about a fist apart right here. Your arms are bent. Next you're going to do is you're going to turn to your left here. Left foot's going to move, and you're going to do a low block, or what we call aramaki. So I look, and my hands are going to do the preparation I showed at the beginning, and I come down. Now I'm in a front stance. Now that front stance, I want it to be about 1 of my feet widths wide, and about 3 of my feet widths long, 3 and a half I should say, and the knee is going to be bent. So 1 of your foot widths wide, and then 3. 1, 2, 3 and a half. This knee is bent, this back leg is locked, and my shoulders are slightly turned over, and when I come down with the low block, I want to hit it at the same time as this foot lands. That's timing. And my low block is what we call parallel to my front leg being bent. And I want to have continuous motion, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So I don't want to go like this, step, and then execute, okay? I want to have a flow. So as this foot lands, my low block also landed at the same time. Okay, I didn't hug and hold and then come down. Everything was a nice flow. So when you're doing that, you want to get your technique to flow, no pause. You want an execution, and at the execution, that front foot is landing at the same time you're either executing the block or the punch in this particular form. Basic form number 1, Kicho Yobu. So we're going to go through it step by step. Okay, again, Choyet, Yet, Chubi. We're going to look, low block. Notice my hand and foot landed almost at the same time. I'm going to step forward and punch. Now, I'm going to look over my shoulder and I'm going to come straight back. And it's like a mirror image. What I did on this side, I do on the other side. Symmetric. Next, I'm going to look to the front and I'm going to come forward like I'm doing that I formation. I step, punch, 1, 2, and I keep my head level straight. I don't raise up and down. And 3, and I key up. Now from right here, my back leg, my left leg, is going to turn, and I'm going to go this way. Okay, so I look over my left shoulder, I turn, and I low block down, facing directly, keeping my head up straight. Next, I step forward and I punch to solar plex. I'm going to turn, low block, step forward, punch. Then I'm going to look to the back, low block, and then I do my 3 punches again. 1, 2, and then key up. Next, I'm going to look over the shoulder, do my pretzel turn again, low block on the land, step forward, punch, turn, low block, and step forward, punch. Then I wait till the people on the testing board says paro. Paro means return to ready stance. So I move this foot back, and I breathe in, breathe out. Attention, bow, and then go back to show, which means at ease. That's basic form 1. As you see, you can see that looks like a capital I that I drew into the ground. And some things I want you to remember. That equilibrium, motion moves at the same time. You don't want to go like that. You want to have continuous motion. So when I start, I'm not going to hug myself and then go. I want to flow. Come down like that. And the third thing, you want to make sure that you're hitting or blocking at the same time that foot lands. Okay? If you can get those 3 things and memorize the form well, you do very well in martial arts and very well at doing your forms or Poomsae competitions or on your test. I'm Master Mark Knar. I'll make another video about the philosophy of forms or why we do forms in our next session, so you can kind of look over that later. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.